All right. For today's topic will be SmartZone and Cloud Management. All right, will be presented by our Ifzam, which is our engineer. As you all guys know that there will be still be Q&A later on, and there will be e-vouchers to be grabbed later on again. All right. You guys can actually stay excited. For those who haven't win, you guys still have chance. And of course, for the third day, we still have this as well. All right. Without further ado, I'll pass the time to Ifzam. Ifzam, you may begin.
So, hello everyone. Okay, let me share my screen first. You can hear me, right, Jonathan?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Okay. Can you guys see as well? Just put on the chat box if you guys can see.
Okay. So thanks, Jonathan. So hello everyone. Thank you for attending this webinar. So how are you? I hope you are all doing good. So before we go to our agenda, I would like to introduce myself first. That my name is Muhammad Ifzam. So technically, I am the technical sales engineer from Ingram Micro Malaysia. So I'm technically covered for Ruckus products. So for today's sessions, we will cover for Ruckus SmartZone and the Ruckus Cloud. So if you have any questions during the presentations, feel free to ask your questions in the chat box on the right side. And I also have my colleague. So my colleague will try the best to help you answer your questions later. So for today, maybe I will revise a little bit what about my colleague have explained it to you yesterday. So apparently, our Ruckus portfolio cover about the access points, switches, software as a service, and also we have the control and management. So for today, maybe I will go more on details on control and management portfolio. So currently, we do have some physical appliance. You can see in the slide, we have the physical appliance, virtual appliance, cloud managed controllers, and gateway IoT. But for this today, I will focus more on the SmartZone and also the cloud managed. So the physical appliance we have. Hello, can you hear me, Jonathan?
Yep, I can hear.
Because suddenly the
yeah, muted. All right, you can continue.
Sorry. Yeah. So for today, I will go more details on control and management. So we have here is physical appliance, which is SZ144 and also SZ300. For those clients that need for on-premises appliance, you can also using we have also the virtual appliance, which is the VAZ high scales and also VAZ essentials. And also if you want some your you need to do some controller that have the multi-sites management, you can also have the cloud managed, which is the Ruckus Cloud Wi-Fi. So, so we go to the control and managements for the SmartZone OS platform for wired and wireless management. So what we have here. So we have this SmartZone OS and also the Ruckus Cloud. So basically, what is a SmartZone? As you can see that SmartZone is a network controller that simplifies the complexity of scaling and managing wired switches and wireless access points through a common interface to support private cloud network as a service offering in addition to general enterprise networks. So basically, the SmartZone is, you can see that SmartZone applies consists of two two of physical appliance and virtual appliance. So what you have here is physical appliance consists of SZ144. SZ144 is currently is for the small business, and SZ300 more on the large business. Same goes to the virtual appliance. We have the Visual SmartZone Essentials. It is same level as the SZ144, and also we have the VSZ High Scales, which is the same as the SZ300s. So both of them can support network configurations, monitoring, provisioning, discovery, planning, troubleshooting, performance, management, security, and also reporting. As you know that the SmartZone also is a single user-friendly web interface, handles network visibility from the wireless edge to the network core, and enable IT administrator to perform day-to-day management tasks. And also can help the IT administrator to perform troubleshooting and also to define monitor user and applications policy without requiring any advanced network skills. And also don't have any CLI expertise. That's what is covered for the SmartZone OS. So another thing is the Ruckus Cloud. So for the Ruckus Cloud, Ruckus Cloud is our AI-enabled converged network, which means that is managed that simplify deployments, monitoring, and management of your single site or geographical distribute multi-site. Ruckus Cloud is just the same as SmartZone OS, but mainly is focused more on the multi-site or single site of that cover for wired and wireless network in the organization. So it can manage all of your wired and wireless networks from anywhere using the intuitive web interface or using our native mobile apps. So which is best for your enterprise or SMB and customers. So I will go explain it in the next slides. So where can we position for our SmartZone and the Ruckus Cloud? So the positioning of the controller may depends on what type of company and what type of the requirements they want. So let's say IT world is divided into two situations. So for example, let's say one of our Ruckus customer, which is has been explained from my colleagues yesterday, Kelvin. So one of the our customer which is University Technology Malaysia. So UTM usually is a big educational university, and I believe that consists roughly around 2K students in Malaysia. So with this big university, I believe that they have their own dedicated IT staff that solely to managing the networks because of their policy and need to control or manage all the networks by themselves. And another situation is in the lean IT organization that may have a few staff that have 100% non-dedicated to the networks. So this type of company may want simplicity and less on configurations and manage because of course why do they need to hire specialized IT in order to take care only one or two AP in their organizations. So usually this type of organization is an F&B customer that has a small branches that require our service to take care of their wired and also their wireless networks. So where to put the SmartZone and Ruckus Cloud? So I have explained to you about the IT world. So we have narrowing the things down. So for large organization that require some specialized IT and require for flexible configurations and management should be using SmartZones. So why SmartZones? Because SmartZone consists of physical and virtual appliance that can be on premise, and also virtual SmartZone can be used for in order to upgrade your wired and wireless networks in order for the future if you have any additions on wireless AP and also the wireless wired switches. Okay, same goes to the Lean IT. We recommended to use the Ruckus Cloud or Ruckus Unleash, because Ruckus Cloud can be managed by the multi-site branches and also only can be managed only without any IT staff, because the Ruckus Cloud can have their own AI management that can help you to troubleshooting your networks. So I will be explain to you about how the smart zones can be managed our networks on wireless and wired. So smart zone is a single pane of glass. All of the switches and the wireless were unified managed by the SmartZone platform. This can help and give the user experience, consistency, and ease the user to troubleshoot. So the key features of the SmartZone platform is you can have the switch registration and authentication. So it may ease the user experience on the IT staff to register and authenticate their devices in the SmartZone platform, and also it improved the inventory. The SmartZone platform also recorded all of the inventory of switch and wired AP, so you don't have any that troublesome of you that you need to require to record off of your wired and wireless AP into your documentations. So another thing is the SmartZone platform also have a dashboard that display the network health monitoring and alarms. So this can help the network operating center to manage and to give the daily reports on the reports and on the wired and wireless. So it can give and so it can give the some of the reports on daily. Another thing is the firmware updates. So the SmartZone platform also give you some easy to update your firmware, as it can only upload the firmware into the SmartZone platform. And also another configurations, file and backup and restore also is the same as the by uploading in the SmartZone platform. And another last thing is client troubleshooting AP to switch connectivity. This also may help to help for the user experience and also the IT staff to troubleshooting and also to find what is the root cause of the problems. So how can the devices can be detected in our SmartZone? So apparently we have the 3 steps on the switches or the wired can be detected in the SmartZone. So we have the SmartZone AutoDiscovery and also the zero touch provisionings. So for the AutoDiscovery for ICX switches, usually you need to do some configurations on the HCP server by itself, so that the HCP server can carry the option 43, which means that you need to config the IP address of the controller, and also the HCP can be transfer the IP address and also the IP controller of the and also with the IP of the SmartZones. Another things you can do is manually by CLI. So you need to config the switches so that the switches can find the SmartZone platforms. And then another last thing is, if you connecting the switches or the devices in the same networks, it will be the auto assignment of switches to the group, which means that the switches can be detected in the SmartZone OS platform if the switch and the SmartZone is on the same networks. So it will give some easy for the user in order to deploy their devices for switches and also for the AP. So there is so I would like to show you some of the SZOS, what is inside of the SmartZone. Basically, we have the new updates on the SmartZones. Before this, we have the 5.2.0 and below. So basically, we have the new updates on the SmartZone on the firmware upgrade of 6.0. So if you doesn't familiar with the previous SmartZone is okay. I will show you some of the SmartZone dashboards, features, capability, and so on in next slides. So for everyone that have experience on SmartZone, they will be great new to you because SmartZone 6.0 is a biggest upgrade on the SmartZone OS. So this is some new features that has been introduced in the SmartZone 6.0. So we can see that some of the new features is on the web interface. You can see that the web interface actually have a very big difference on the new GUI layout, and also changing the new GUI layout also can improve the GUI performance and also the performance of the user itself. And also another thing is we have new features on the ICX management. That also we have the CLI templates. Actually, before this, I have the CLI template for the previous versions, but these features have some added features in the CLI templates, and also it support for geo redundancy on the ICX switches. Other than that is some features on the access points management. Before this, my colleague also explained it to you about the BSS colorings. What is the functions of BSS coloring and what is the benefit that can give us when we deploy the BSS coloring. This also have features in the new SmartZone, and also we have some new added PoE Port Speed that have been displayed in our SmartZone OS that can help the IT administrator to check whether the port is or the cable is ongoing in the maximum performance or not. So another thing is WLAN options, which is we have some easy to disable the WLAN options, which means that in the in the SmartZone 6.0 we have some also sessions timeout role enhancements. Another thing is a new layout for the captive portal. So we have the guest socials login, which means that we have the new layout for the guest social login, and also we have the better captive portal lookings. So another thing is for the network design. So for this network design, we also have the improvements on the HCP or nets enhancements. And also we have some new features, which is split tunnels. So for these split tunnels, actually we can remotely or manage your SmartZone in the far away from your data center. You can also actually remote your SmartZone from your home using the feature of split tunnel. Another thing is using the MSP. The features is MSP. So MSP is managed service provider, which is some improvement also have been added in these features. Another thing is the system admin. Also, we have some added features in this new SmartZone. So basically, I will not show you all details upgrade features because it will be focused more on the technical part. but I only show some of the interesting part of the new upgrade of the new SmartZones. So if you're not familiar with the SmartZone, actually this is the all of 5.2 SmartZones. You can see that all of the menu is our left hand side. You can see that all the menu is left hand side, and also need to scroll down or side for complete the view. You need to click and also need to find all the menu in the below item. So it will give some too many clicks to reach for some content, and also it will give some impact on could be hard to find a specific tab in the all SmartZones. So this is the new brand layout of the new SmartZone for SmartZone 6.0. You can see that all of the menu will be moved into the top of the SmartZone portal. We can see that all of the menu, monitor, network, security services, and also the administration, all of this will be moved and will be moved on the top. So you can see that it's very easy and to find for the IT administrator to look to find off the menu. So you can see that the menu will be made we give some complexity or hard to find of the some of the configurations or options. Actually, we can also have the intuitive navigations. You can see that we can search some of the options you wanted to find. For example, for license, you can see you can search on the search bar and also search it for the license server, and it will be pop up on the SmartZone OS menu layout. So if you are network operating center that may have need to do some daily report, because every day you need to open wireless LAN or also access points status on the current status day by day. Actually, you can do some favorites. You can add your current options in the menu. So when you click on the stars icon, you can see that you can add your options into the favorites. So when you click at the star icons again, you can go to the menu that you have been favorites. So this is the new dashboard of the SmartZone 6.0. So the left is the all SmartZones dashboards. You can see that the difference between the old SmartZone and with the new SmartZone. The the reporting also quite a little bit difference. You can see that the reporting is displayed on the horizontal. So for this new dashboard, you can see that all of this will be displayed in the vertical way. The reporting also same as before, which is the blue is online, the yellow is flag, and also the red is for offlines. So what is the changes on the in the new SmartZone? The new SmartZone also introduced the ball charts. So the ball chart is a synthetic global health overview that can be expandable when you click at the ball. Also, you can see all of the objects, all of the AP groups, and also the AP zone can be displayed in the ball charts. So it will also the color coded, which means that you can see what is the problem and also what is the AP that offlines in the ball chart. So the new features which is VLAN assignments. So VLAN assignment is a new feature to allow administrator to utilize VLAN instead of number VLAN to increase site of awareness. So for example, in your network, there is a lot of VLANs you have. So basically you basically your administrator need to open the record and need to search what is VLAN referring to. So this will be give some impact in the troubleshooting or deployment. So the VLAN assignment give you some will increase you some of the site of awareness. So this is the BSS coloring implementations. So the BSS coloring implementation also we have the features in the new SmartZone. So BSS coloring is this a new this is enhancements of the Wi-Fi 6 environment and also have the 63 reference color. Actually, you can configure the BSS coloring in the AP zone or the AP groups. So basically, when you apply the new features, you can maximizing a performance in a congested environment in order to reduce the overlapping of the channel. So another things that I've mentioned before this is the PoE Port Speed. So before this, our previous SmartZone doesn't display about the PoE Port Speed. So in this our new SmartZone will display the PoE port speeds. So using the the informations on this SmartZone 6.0, you can confirm that your Wi-Fi 6 AP is in the multi-gig switch. And also you can confirm that your current connection from switch to wireless AP is okay or not. And also you can detect any internet cable issue on throughputs. And another thing is, this is a great new features, which is LSP Improvement. So basically, our AP can be using the LSP protocol, which is you can connect two ports, aggregate into two port of switches. So you can combine in order to get the more bandwidth on the uplink connection from the switch to the AP itself. So when you're connecting to the when you're connecting from the switch to the AP, basically the PoE port will be okay, but you need some configurations in the SmartZone in order to switch to operate with the wireless AP. So in this case, you doesn't need to buy another multi-gig switch. So you can just have apply these configurations so that you can increase the uplink from the switch to the AP. Another things on the SmartZone OS also, we have some features which is locate clients. So basically before this, we have also the features on adding the floor plans in the SmartZone. But with this new SmartZone, we can locate our client in these new floor plans, which is if you wanted to locate some missing devices of your clients, you can locate of the devices by using these features by clicking the locate clients. For example, at the Office Group X, this one if have one AP, actually if you locate the clients, if you click it, and it will be display of the AP that connecting to the client devices. And also it will not show the exactly located devices, your client devices, but it will be show the surrounding of the wireless AP. Same goes to the if we have the two wireless AP connections, we can see the exactly currently of your client devices. So I think that's all for the Ruckus SmartZone. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put it in the text box. So we move to the Ruckus Cloud. So Ruckus Cloud is a Wi-Fi. Ruckus Cloud is Wi-Fi straightforward because it's a cloud-based management of your multi-site Wi-Fi networks. So it's an inclusive subscriptions based services. You get management of your IPs through a web UI and a mobile app, and also built-in reporting and analytics, and 25 and 27 supports on the Ruckus Cloud. Since cloud Wi-Fi is a cloud services, you always get the latest and greatest features updates, along with the assurance that all security patches are up to date, which means that using the Ruckus Cloud, so you don't have to bother about the support license, because in this Ruckus Cloud itself have the technical support for 24/7. So these services work with a broad range of latest Ruckus, include with our new Wi-Fi 6. And also you have a wide selection of indoor and outdoor APIs that fit your budget and performance requirements. So you can see that all of our new brands Wi-Fi 6 AP and also all the switches can be supported in the Ruckus Cloud management. So Ruckus Cloud Wi-Fi offers a wide range of services and features to make deploying and managing high performance of Wi-Fi simple. So for the high performance of Wi-Fi 6, we have the pattern beam flex and channel fly. That before this, McLeod has explained it to you about the beam flex and also the channel flies technology in Ruckus APs that deliver better performance in challenging radio frequencies environments. Other than that, it has the superior capacity and coverage that competitive solutions about 30% to 50% more clients supported per AP, which means lower total cost of ownerships, and also automatic client load balancing and band balancing ensure of QoS for all clients. Another thing is Ruckus Cloud also have the intuitive UI and intent-based workflow. So Ruckus Cloud is a single plane of glass web UI, provides centralized visibility and control of venues AP, switches, clients details, and applications. So it also views some historical client data and trends, and also it can see the health of your network at a glance. Other than that, intuitive UI makes the management easy for the administrator, reducing the dependence on specialized IT resources. So it also have some wizard guided intent-based workflow, save time, and also save time on everyday tasks. Besides that, also Ruckus Cloud benefits on reduced unplanned downtime, because the Ruckus Cloud has the AI-enabled detections and prioritizations of complex networks issues without IT interventions. So Ruckus Cloud also have the machine learning power network intelligence, enable troubleshooting with speed and precision, end-to-end and also end-to-end client to AP switch visibility and trace routing enable IT. So to quickly detect and react to potentially user experience and degradations. And also Ruckus Cloud also support for Elasticsearch for comprehensive lookup. So and also get some instant notification of network status via SMS or mobile app push notifications or by email. Other than thing is Ruckus Cloud is easy, flexible guest and employee network setup because Ruckus Cloud is a self-help of sponsor guest WLANs. It also is customized branded captive portal for guests in 6 easy steps. So other than that, guest captive portal can be customized in 20 plus languages. So the integration with multiple Ruckus validated third-party captive portals also supported. Another thing is the native mobile apps. You can see that using our native mobile app, it can give some provisions, monitor and manage your network using the Ruckus Cloud by using the ComScope mobile apps. And also you can get some push notifications to alert you of network issues or changes. And another thing is you can scan your IP or switches barcode with your SmartZone camera in order to register device. So the provisions for the Ruckus Cloud, provisions for the wired and wireless IP to Ruckus Cloud is easy by using your mobile app. And also you can scan your business cards to generate the guest passes for the captive portal. And also you can set up and configure new employee and guest networks by using your own mobile apps. And lastly, you can easily customize captive portal message and images on the go using your own mobile device also. Another thing is the Ruckus Cloud also have the built-in reporting and analytics. So it have the extensive report options, including traffic reports by venue IP, by venue, IP switch SSID and radio, application visibility and Unix clients. It also store about 12 months of store data to support long-term trending analysis. So basically, all of the data will be stored in the Ruckus Analytics. So I will be explaining about more on Ruckus Analytics on the next sessions. So another thing is it also give the reports available at granularly interval. So it also have the customized data dashboards using Data Explorer. So this is a full feature mobile app frees IT from their desk. So you can see that the Ruckus mobile apps complements our web UI, so you can continue to manage your WLANs even when you are not at your desk. So it's a native mobile apps available for iOS or any Android devices. There's notifications of important events via alerts, but our full feature mobile apps let you know much more on this Ruckus Cloud. It also lets you quickly scan and register IP. I have explained it to you individually or in a bulk to the Ruckus Clouds, like a barcode scanner using your smartphone camera. So it will give the IT administrator or your user in order to provision their wired and switches in the Ruckus Cloud. So of course, you can also monitor network status and be alerted when there are any issue. So this feature also will be triggered your smartphone if have any alert or any problem or any issue in the Ruckus Cloud. And lastly, you can also do common management tasks for any venue. You can create new SSD and configure them all on your smartphone. For example, you can generate to guest network for visitor. You can also customize your captive portal by changing images and message on the fly only by using your SmartZone, your smartphones. So you can remotely reboot your IP reset password, and schedule network availability by using in your fingertips in your SmartZone. So this is the dashboard on the Ruckus Cloud. So here's what the dashboard should look like. It is extremely intuitive and easy to use compared to any other dashboard. So the dashboard is very graphically in nature because there is the concept that we introduce is as a venue. So a venue is a physical address, enable locations where you put APIs and manage them from a single policy set. These venues appear as a teardrops in the user interface. The larger the teardrop, the more the APIs there are, the larger the venue. So the teardrop color will change based on the venue's current status. If there are alarms being raised by APIs in the venue, the colors will change. At the top of you can see at the alarm venues API, clients with a variety of colors signifying if there are any problems in the networks. Network manager can drill down by either category to see what is happening in their networks. So these are some overview of the Ruckus Cloud you can see. I hope you can hear the video playing.
Ifzam, there's no sound on the video. I think
Oh,
there's some technical difficulties.
wait, I try.
Okay. Hold on, guys, hold on.
Try.
Just give us another 5 minutes. I think there's some technical difficulties.
You can hear it, Jonathan?
Is the video playing?
Not yet.
No, still no sound.
Still no sound.
share computer sounds. Oh, okay, sure. Wait, I'll wait a little bit. Wait,
Setting select speaker.
Same here. I couldn't select the include the computer sounds. Wait.
Is the video important, Ifzam?
Actually, it's just an overview on the Ruckus Cloud. So actually, you can find it in the YouTube. So I'm sorry, there's a little bit problems here. So actually, you can find the video in this YouTube. So actually, you can just search it for Ruckus Cloud overview. So you can briefly can search the video in the YouTube.
Yeah, there's still no sound. I think later on you can share the link later. Then we can share to our partners later. I think we just skip this one first lah, since there's no sound.
All right. So
okay.
So I think
yeah, there's still no sound.
Okay. So I think that's all for my sides. So if you have any questions or any comments, you can leave your questions in the text box below. So I will try to answer your question and consider your comments. And also thank you for joining us today, and have a nice day. So I pass through to Jonathan Bex.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you, Ifzam, for the presentation. Right. Let's go on to our Q&A for today. Hold on, yeah. All right. As you guys can see, this is a Slido. On my left, if you are actually using your computer, you can key in this website called slido.com, and then after that, you just key in this barcode to access to our quiz. And then on the right is our QR scan, right? For those who are using mobile, you can scan on the QR scan. Wait, let me. Okay. I think today we have about 60 people joining this webinar. Hopefully we will see total of 60 contestants inside. I think some of them is not inside here. If you have any difficulties, you can let us know. We will begin in 2 minutes. Okay, we shall begin. All right, are you guys ready for the first question? All right, before we start, there are a total of 10 questions. Each question will be given 20 seconds to answer. Okay, good luck. All right, first question. What is the current version of SmartZone can be upgraded to SmartZone 6.0? Okay, time's up. Let's see what's the answer. Wow, amazing. Most of you answered correct the correct question. All right. So the answer is 5.2 above. All right, next one. Okay, what is the upgrade version of SmartZone? Only applicable for physical appliance. True or false? Okay, let's see what's the answer. Most of you got actually answered on false. Okay, let's see what's the answer. Okay, good. Most of you actually answered which is false, all right? Next one. What is the new chart in new version of SmartZone 6.0? Ah, okay. So most of you think that's hierarchical chart. Right, let's see what's the answer. Oh, the answer is bar chart. Okay. All right, next one. Okay, what is the BTS scaling is enhanced for? Tough question. Okay, most of you answered 802.11ax. Okay, let's see what's the answer. Yes, it's correct. So the answer is 802.11ax. Right, so next one. How many different colors that BAS can support? All right, let's see what's the answer will be. Oh, so only 5% of you got it correctly. Wow. I wonder who's that. All right, so the answer is 63. All right, next one. During the LACP configuration of Wi-Fi 6AP, the PoE power still can be running. Is it true or false? Okay, let's see what's the answer. So most of you, 100%, wow, 100% untrue. Okay, let's see what's the answer. All right, so the answer is true. Okay, next one. Virtual SmartZone controllers can be installed on which cloud-based platform? I think this answer has been stipulated before. Okay, so let's see what's the answer. All right, so there's two answers here. One is GCE and one is Microsoft Azure. Okay, so most of you got it correctly. Congratulations. Next one. All right, Ruckus Cloud Management subscription include 24/7 technical support. True or false? Okay. Wow. So most of you are actually chose true. Okay, let's see what's the answer. All right, that's correct. So it does include 24/7 technical support. Okay, next one. How many smart zone appliances or virtual controllers are required for the system to be operational and ready for services? Okay, let's see what's the answer. So most of you actually answer on 2 and 1. Let's see what's the answer will be. All right, the answer is 1. So congratulations to those who have answered correctly. All right, so the last but not least, what are key features and benefits by using Ruckus Cloud? Wow, so most of you answered all above. All right, let's see what's the answer. Yes, good. Okay, so the answer is actually all above. So actually, it does benefit most of it. Okay, so now let's see who's the top five, which is the nominated. Oh, okay, congratulations to top 5. Z, are we allowed to have the same winner again?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine, huh? Okay, so top 1 we have Yon Chi Chua. So he actually got it correct for 8 questions. Congratulations. Second, we goes to CH. CH, I think you better can you put your full name so that we can know who is your full name, right? The third place goes to William, Pauline, and Chin. Okay, so congratulations to all of you. Tomorrow we have our final session, right? Hopefully you guys will be excited for the next one. There will be more e-vouchers to be won again. Okay, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed.
For the top 5 winner, kindly drop your full names and email in the chat box so that we're able to distribute to the correct person.
Yeah. Okay. So for those who won, can you provide your name and email so that we can keep a track? And okay, Z, you got anything you want to add on?
Not at the moment.
Okay, then we shall end this session. Thank you, everyone. We will see you tomorrow.
Have you asked them to fill up the feedback form?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. You guys hold on. There's a feedback form. Hold on, yeah. Sorry.
So to all the partners over here, you will need to, as mentioned earlier by Jonathan's, there will be a door gift of 50 ringgit of the Grab voucher. So you will need to fill up the feedback form to us. So you will only able to get the Grab vouchers.
Okay. So this is the feedback form. On my left, you can access through the website. All right. For those who are using your laptop or computer, you can access through this website. On my right, if you're using a mobile, you can scan on the QR, and then kindly help us to fill in for today's session.